Hey guys, welcome to ADG Technology. I'm Alex, and today we're taking a look at the MacBook Pro 16-inch M1 Pro. I got this laptop in January this year, in the beginning of January, so I've been using it for almost a year. I didn't do a review right away when I got it because I started a new job as a software developer. So I was using my free time to learn new technologies to help me in my day job. And also I wanted to try out this laptop, see how it feels, see how it performs, so I can give my honest review after it. First I was thinking not to do a review because everybody is doing it, but what a better way to do it than a year later after a year of testing. So I got the M1 Pro model, the one with 10 CPU cores and 16 GPU cores, and to be honest, this is a beast. It performs very good. The only thing I upgraded was the RAM, which I got 32 gigs of RAM, and also the storage is 1 terabyte of storage. So in the box we got power brick, some stickers, and let's unbox it. I still have a video from back in January this year when I got it, so let's see what's in the box. This is it. I got the box, got it today. So to open up we need to peel this. This to the side. And this is a grand opening. That's a nice airtight seal. And here it is. Let me take it out so we can see what's in the box. We got the MagSafe charging cable with the USB-C right here. This is the power brick. And let's see the stickers. There they are. Black stickers. And other documentation and quick setup guide. So this is the laptop. It's quite hefty. Let's peel this off. Here it is. Let's open this up. It's supposed to boot right away when I open the lid. Yeah, and there it is. It booted. It looks great. Okay, so as you saw what's in the box, and the unboxing, to be honest, I don't even remember what's in the video doing it right now. Lucky for me, I did record the unboxing, so I can put it right here. But first I want to talk about the design. Compared to the last year's model, or the design of the MacBooks from Intel with the Intel chips, this one is very good because it's a little bit thicker, but that means better battery life, better performance, better cooling. And I don't mind the thickness of this laptop because I've been used to thicker laptops. The only laptop that I used before, which I think it was thinner, but I'm not sure, was the XPS 15, sorry. from Dell. So with the new design, we also have new ports. On this side, we have the HDMI port, the SD card slot, and also another USB Type-C, which is also I think it's Thunderbolt 3. 4. On the other side, we have the MagSafe port, 2 USB-Cs, and the headphone jack. I think using the MagSafe port is very good for security reasons. So if you trip over the cable, it won't make your laptop fly away. But I've been using USB-C to charge my laptop, not only the MagSafe port, but because if you need to charge your laptop quick using the included 140 watt charger which comes with the laptop, you have to use the MagSafe cable. You can only charge your laptop through USB-C only 100 watts. So it's not quick charge, but I think it's quite quick enough to charge your laptop. I've even tried using 65 watts charger and sometimes even 45 watts, and if you're not doing anything heavy on your laptop like video editing or building a project or something like that, if you're just watching YouTube videos, it will still charge your laptop, but at not a great speed. So some of that is better for prolonging your battery life, so not quick charging it. But I think it's but we will talk about battery life later. With the new design, we also got new screen, which is better because it's a bit bigger compared to the 2019 model, the Intel chip one. And also we have 120 Hz ProMotion refresh rate, which is very good while you're scrolling on websites or through Finder. You can see the difference between 60 Hz display. And also my monitor that I use, which is behind me, that I did a review. You can see the review somewhere in the corner over here. It's also 144 Hz, and when I'm using both of that monitor and this one, I cannot see the difference. It's very smooth. But when I switch to my company laptop, which is also right there, you can see I can see the difference between 60 Hz, 120 Hz, and also 144 Hz. So the ProMotion is great to have. This monitor is also using a mini LED technology, which means there are some in the backlight, some pixels in the backlight, not pixel, but some parts of the backlight can turn off, so it can give us those richer blacks, those deeper blacks, and separation between blacks and whites or highlights. And also that is great for watching HDR videos. And I think even though the brightness of this display is max, it's limited to 500 nits on normal use. When you're watching HDR, it does go through to 1000 nits, and it peaks out at 1600 nits, which is very, very bright. But only you get that only while you're using while you're watching HDR video. You cannot get the 1000 nits or 1600 nits while normal use. Hey guys, sorry to stop in like this, but I didn't explain about the mini LED panel. What's the difference between mini LED and LCD, and also OLED. As I said, the MacBook Pro has a mini LED panel, but these are two laptops. This one is my MacBook Pro, which has the mini LED technology. This is my company laptop, the Dell Latitude, which has LCD technology. So you can clearly see the difference. You can see which one is better, but let me explain why. So the mini LED technology is something like dynamic backlight, so which means that the panel can turn off the backlight in some parts of the screen. So as you can see here, it's pitch black, so there's no pixels, there's no light, there's nothing in here, and also on this side, and you cannot see where the panel ends. but because it's some parts of the screen, and compared to OLED can turn off individual pixels, so it's very more accurate. This one is not that accurate because there are groups of pixels that can turn off their backlit. You can see a little bit of light bleed over here on the edges, but after this line over here, there's no it's pitch black. It's there's no light there. And compared to the LCD, you can see right here, you can see where the panel lands. You can see this is not pitch black. This seems gray. So the difference here is the LCD technology is there's a backlit that lights up the whole screen, where over here it lights up some parts of the screen. So to make it look black, they show black pixels. I don't know what they truly do to make it look like it's gray, but they try to block the light from parts where it's supposed to be black. So that's why you can see the whole thing is gray, and because the backlit is so powerful, it can overpower and still bleed through the black pixels that it's trying to show. So that's why you see this gray part over here. So that's the difference. Sorry I stopped in like this, and feel free to continue watching the video. With the new display, we also got the notch, which has the FaceTime camera, which is upgraded, to be honest, compared to the 2019 model, from 720p to 1080p. I don't think it's very good quality, but for video calls or stuff like that, it will get the job done. So let's see the quality on it. This is the quality of the camera, and also the microphone. That's I think it's also been updated. But as you can see, the camera is 1080p. It's better compared to the last year's model, and also the microphone, I think it is professional grade level microphone. And continuing this video, I will record audio from this microphone right here and switch in between the lapel microphone that I'm using and the internal microphone on the MacBook Pro. So in the comments down below, tell me which one do you think is better. Also, we have to mention the speakers. The speakers are very good. Everybody knows that no speaker in any Windows laptop can compare to the speakers on the MacBook Pro. They're very clear, they're very loud, and they're very the clarity in the voices when watching videos or watching also listening to podcasts is very good.
Hold up, baby, I got CBD. Now we should kick back, pop in the DVD. Yeah. Baby, we should keep the peace before one of us blows up like TNT. Let's go. I guess I'm crazy too. Not right in my mind, but I play it cool. A lot of emotions I convey are cruel, and my toxic traits are like deja vu. Ooh. Hold up, baby, I got CBD. Now we should kick back, pop in the DVD. Yeah. Hold up, baby, we should keep the peace before one of us blows up like TNT. Let's go. I guess I'm crazy too. Not right in my mind, but I play it cool. A lot of emotions I convey are cruel, and my toxic traits are like deja vu. Ooh, that's the way I do. I'm a hot mess. Face the truth. I don't mean everything.
I really like the keyboard, and this is the best laptop keyboard that I've used used until now. Before this, I had from laptops, I had a Dell XPS 15, which also has a nice keyboard, but I don't know why, even though they both have the same layout, I always made mistakes typing on the Dell XPS keyboard, but I rarely make mistakes using this keyboard. So the keyboard is great, I recommend it, and the only thing I would change about this keyboard is maybe add a little more travel, but it's fine as it is for now. The trackpad is the best in class, nothing more to say. I really like the gestures. No Windows laptop can compare to the trackpad on the MacBook Pro. This laptop has a big trackpad, so it's very good to use, great for gestures, and also I like the haptic feedback that I get from force pressing the trackpad. So let's talk about performance. This laptop, as I said, is not the most powerful MacBook that there is. There's the M1 Max MacBook Pro, which has a little bit more, double the GPU cores, but for processing power, or the processor is the same on the Pro and the Max. They both have 10 CPU cores, so they're pretty much the same for processing power. As I said before, I didn't get the Max version because I don't want to pay extra money for something that I won't use a lot, like those extra GPU cores. And this one is pretty good for me because it's very quiet. I've never heard the fan turn on even when I'm video editing. Only when you're rendering or exporting a video they will turn on, but that's mostly because I'm using TG Pro, and I've had it set to as long as if the processor temperature goes up a bit, they go full load, which will cool the CPU down, and they will turn off again until it gets to the same temperature again. So I would say it's very quiet while performing very good. I won't bore you with benchmarks or tests, so I will say just that I've used it for almost a year right now. I've been using it for video editing a bit, programming, building projects. I really like it. The code builds fast, and even though some of the IDEs or some of the technologies that I've used are still not supported on ARM CPUs, and I've tried Parallels, it still outperforms some of the Windows laptops and some of the Windows computers running through Parallels. So I think the performance on this laptop is great. The only thing I can compare it to right now, head to head, is my company laptop, which is the Dell Latitude. I will put the model number here, which has an 11th gen i7, which I think for Intel processors is very good, but compared to the MacBook, it's nothing compares to it. So it doesn't feel as the Dell doesn't feel as snappy as the MacBook Pro, and I think it doesn't even come close. Maybe the 12th gen CPUs that came out after this model, maybe they come close to the performance of the MacBook Pro, but I haven't tested them out. So I think, but still, the unified memory helps out a lot on the MacBook Pro to feel more snappy. So let's talk about battery life. This laptop has 100 watt-hour lithium battery, and that is the limit that you can carry on airplanes in the United States. Apple claims that you can get 21 hours of battery life, of video playback, sorry, but I don't think you can get that much, because they always claim a lot more than they usually do. But I think compared to other laptops, this laptop has the best battery life ever. I've tried it out while editing videos on it. I've tried it out programming on it. The battery percentage doesn't go fast. Doesn't go down fast. So for security or for extending the life of my battery, I'm using al dente, which limits the charge of my battery to 80%. So I've rarely charged my laptop to 100%, and maybe that's why I still have, after almost a year use, I have 100% battery health with only 41 cycles. And also I've been trying to use it as much as possible plugged into the wall, even though I've been using it as a laptop unplugged, but whenever I had the chance to use it plugged in, I will use it plugged in. So the biggest gripe about the battery life is macOS Ventura, which I updated it. I switched to macOS Ventura about a month ago when it came out, and the battery life on macOS Ventura sucks. I have to say, on Monterey it was very stable. The battery life was very good. I was watching videos when I was traveling for a weekend. I didn't even plug it once, but I didn't use it that much. But every other laptop that I had, even if I don't charge it, and even if I don't use it, just by being on standby or in sleep, it gets the battery percentage down. So who is this laptop for? If you are a professional that uses their laptop for video editing, photo editing, if you're making money from your laptop, get the 16-inch MacBook Pro or the 14-inch MacBook Pro. The performance in between those two is the same. The only difference is the size, the weight, and also the battery life. If you don't care about the size, if you don't care about your big screen, and you just care about performance, get the 14-inch, save some money from that. But if you like a bigger screen and you're always on the go, you like to use the bigger screen, get the 16-inch. Just keep in mind that the battery life in between is different. The 16-inch has better battery life, but the 14-inch has smaller battery life. And if you won't use your laptop for professional tasks like photo editing, video editing, or something else, I do recommend getting an M1 MacBook Air, which is still very good quality and very fast for everyday tasks, and even has a nice battery life. And in the time of recording this video, which is right before the Christmas holidays, I do recommend watching out for sales. Maybe these laptops are on sale. You can get them for very cheap. And because the rumors are in March next year they will update these laptops, but I don't think it's worth the wait. So if you can, buy the laptops right now, buy the laptop right now if it's on sale, and save some money, because I don't think the performance will be that much better than this one. Maybe like 20% or 10%, but it's not usual. It won't be noticeable in everyday use. So I recommend buying it if it's on sale right now, and use it, and you will use it for long years. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video. Bye.